Right now, your body is primarily doing one of two things. It's either burning fat or it's storing it. And it's not your workouts that decide. It's really your hormones that dictate if you are a fat burner or if you are a fat storer. Now, there's one hormone in particular, and that's GLP-1. It controls your appetite, cravings, blood sugar, controls fat storage. Drugs like Ozempic mimic it, but your body can actually secrete and manage in a healthy way your GLP-1 levels naturally with the right foods. Let's dive in and talk about first why GLP-1 is your secret weapon, and then I'm going to talk about 10 foods that will crush cravings and turn fat burning on and help to optimize your GLP-1 levels naturally. So GLP-1 slows digestion. It helps to balance insulin. It tells your brain that you're full. It reduces your appetite. Now, your body makes this naturally, but levels drop after 40, especially if you're struggling with excess belly fat. If your GLP-1 level is low, you're going to feel hungry. You're going to store fat more efficiently. You're going to crave sugar like crazy. But again, you do not have to take drugs to manipulate this hormone and get it back to its optimal levels. If this sounds like your story, if you are struggling with excess fat weight, you crave sugar, no matter what you do, you just can't get the belly fat off the body, then you can do so in a natural way, and you should check out PhD Weight Loss. At PhD Weight Loss, we create a customized meal plan guiding you on exactly what, when, how much to eat, and our protocol helps to support your natural hormone secretion and optimize everything so you can drop this weight fast, you can keep it off for good, and you can do it without more medications. Instead, you can actually get off the meds. So if this is something that interests you, you should definitely go to the link in the description for myphdweightloss.com to learn more. All right, top foods that will naturally optimize your GLP-1 levels. One is leafy greens, specifically bitter greens. There's something about bitter greens, compounds in these leafy vegetables that help to support the liver. So arugula, dandelion leaves are better because they help your liver, your gallbladder, and they help these organs break down fat, which boosts digestion and supports fat loss. Now, some people can't tolerate leafy greens. If this is you, don't worry. Just keep listening because I've got a whole bunch of other foods that you'll be able to tolerate and will support your body and its natural hormones. Number 2 is chia seeds, or I like even better, Zen basil seeds. You can buy these at your local grocery store. If you can't find them there, check out Amazon. I buy Zen basil seeds on Amazon, and I like the Zen basil seeds better because they have less lectin. My stomach is sensitive, and these are going to be able to be better tolerated if you got a sensitive gut like I do. What they do is they help to absorb water, they act as fiber in the gut, they help you stay fuller longer, and when you've got more fiber in the gut, it's going to trigger the body, the intestines, to secrete more GLP-1 levels. You can make chia seed / Zen basil seed pudding, and what I like to do is I'll use some milk. I prefer macadamia nut milk. You could use almond milk. If you tolerate regular milk, you could do that, but I don't love, if you're on a weight loss journey, utilizing regular milk. So a cup of some kind of milk, about 2 to 4 tablespoons of chia seeds, maybe a scoop of whey protein, some vanilla extract, some stevia drops to taste, mix it all together, put it in the fridge overnight, and you're going to find that these seeds absorb all the fluid. And then I get some either low fat or regular, not fat free, not non-fat, but plain Greek yogurt, add a scoop of the chia seed pudding in there, top it with some berries, and it's a really delicious high protein breakfast. So the next item are some beverages that you can focus on. One being lemon water, and the second one being yerba mate, which is a South American tea. Lemon water specifically helps your liver work better, helps to keep your blood sugar levels more stable after meals. I love starting the day with 16 ounces of water and some, maybe like a half a lemon juice. Yerba mate is also this natural tea shown to significantly increase GLP-1 levels and help regulate appetite and blood sugar. It's also energizing. It supports fat breakdown without increasing cortisol, which is that stress hormone. Maybe this week, try to incorporate a little bit of lemon water into your morning routine, some yerba mate. Just make sure that you're not adding sugar or a lot of sugar or sweetness into that yerba mate. The next type of foods are some veggies, specifically cucumber and avocado. Cucumbers, because they're pretty darn darn hydrating. They help to gently stretch the gut lining, which will trigger more GLP-1. As for avocados, they add healthy fat and good fiber, which are two key nutrients in supporting GLP-1 levels. I always advise our PhD weight loss clients to play with avocado and find what amount is right for them. I wouldn't say consuming a whole avocado each day is going to help with your weight loss goals. For some people, it slows it. So just understanding your unique body and maybe, 3-4 slices of avocado in your salad could support your weight loss and GLP-1 level goals. The next food and the number one food on this list that increases GLP-1 levels is protein. Protein in general is just hard to digest. It takes the body longer to digest a steak than it does, say, an apple or for sure apple juice as a comparison. So when you can fill the body with this nutrient dense food like a grass-fed steak, for example, man, your stomach, your body loves it, and your GLP-1 levels are going to respond really favorably. Collagen is a bonus. It supports gut health and hormone signaling. It makes your full signals stronger. So you could start your day with maybe some eggs and steak topped with a little bit of avocado, and you're going to find that you eat less throughout the rest of the day because you're just fuller without trying. The next foods are wild fish and berries. Omega-3s from the wild fish help to reduce inflammation, and then the berries, specifically blueberries, just help to naturally satisfy that sweet tooth without the sugar crashes. Some studies show that blueberries alone can improve insulin sensitivity, how you deal with sugar and how you deal with carbs, by over 20%. But the ticket is, if you're going to consume these berries, you want to make sure that you consume them with a protein and a fat source. So some low fat or regular plain Greek yogurt topped with some blueberries. My kids, by the way, they love plain Greek yogurt with frozen blueberries mixed in there. If you've got kids or grandkids, you should definitely have them give that a shot. Another food that I mentioned a little bit earlier on is eggs. Eggs are so great. One of the most bioavailable sources of protein. And what that means is that your body is going to be able to absorb the highest amount of protein and vitamins and minerals from the egg. The egg yolk is where all of the greatness is. So make sure when you're consuming eggs, you consume the whole egg and don't get rid of the yolk. The yolk has vitamin D, choline, which is important for brain health, fat metabolism. People who eat eggs, research shows, consumes 400 less calories per day without feeling deprived. So start your day with a few eggs for a snack, maybe 2 hard-boiled eggs with some salt, maybe some avocado with it. That's a great snack option. The next foods that are really helpful when it comes to curbing cravings, staying full, just supporting fat loss and GLP-1 levels are fermented foods. So sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, even apple cider vinegar helps to support gut health and hormone balance. They help to lower inflammation, which allows the body to respond to these full signals in a more speedier and more effective, efficient way. And the last item that has been shown to significantly increase GLP-1 levels is berberine. Berberine is a plant compound, and you can find supplements that have berberine in it. So if you feel like you deal with blood sugar swings, blood sugar highs and lows, maybe pre-diabetes, PCOS, type 2 diabetes, and even if you don't have diabetes, but you're struggling with belly fat specifically, berberine can be a super helpful addition to your supplement stack. Really significantly increases GLP-1 levels. I created GluccoPlus for individuals struggling with these conditions or just going through the weight loss journey and wanting to have some kind of natural aid in curbing cravings, influencing and supporting fat metabolism and fat burn. That's exactly why I created the supplement. I included in this supplement GlucoVantage, and GlucoVantage is the next gen form of berberine, which is 5 times more absorbable than standard berberine. It helps your body use insulin more effectively. It keeps glucose stable without the crash, without needing a prescription. Some people use it even in place of metformin. I'm not advising you do this. I, of course, want you to check with your doctor, but it is super impactful. I also included in this capsule Inaslim, which is a blend of ginseng and astragalus root, which has been shown in research to support GLP-1, reduce cravings, and help your body regulate its full and hunger hormones naturally. naturally. I also included Chromax and Zinmax, which help guide carbohydrates into your muscle instead of into fat, supporting lean muscle during weight loss and helping to reduce belly fat storage. Innoslim, which I mentioned earlier, also increases AMPK, which is your body's fat burning switch. And I've had so many people share with me that it makes the fat loss journey just so much easier with even less cravings and just a speedier metabolism. So it's a really powerful combo that supports thyroid health, blood sugar, better energy, and helps direct carbs into muscle rather than fat, and helps to preserve muscle during the fat loss journey. So if this is something that you find you'd like to check out, then just go into the description. There'll be a link there for Dr. Ashley Wellness, and we'll give you a special discount through that link. So now you've got this hormone-friendly food list, but putting it together in actual meals of what you should eat throughout the day can be challenging. What do you do with it?